Okay, we're going to start with number 12 for this second part. So you can skip number 11. That's way more complicated than what we're going to have on the exam. So now we're talking about our next chapter with points of concurrency or intersection. So the circumcenter is where perpendicular bisectors intersect. This point where the angle bisectors meet, so we have an angle bisector here, and we have one here. So they both cross at point C. So point of concurrency, that's another name for point of intersection. So the perpendicular bisectors, that's the circumcenter. Angle bisectors, that was the incenter. Medians was the centroid. And the altitudes was the orthocenter. For triangle inequalities, if two sides of a triangle have lengths of 10 and 15, the third side must be between 15 minus 10, which is 5, and 10 plus 15, 25. Number 16, if B and D are midpoints, this is a segment. So if BD is 5x plus 3, AE is 4x plus 18. You double this one. So it would be 10x plus 6 equals 4x plus 18. So 6x equals 12. X is 2. And it just said solve for x, so we're good. For 17, again, T is a midpoint and U is a midpoint, so this is a mid-segment. So RS is 36 and angle QUT is 85. So mid-segment's parallel to the third side, and it's half. So TU would be half of 36, which is 18. And then angle QSR corresponds, so this angle would be 85 degrees. Okay, we're going to skip number 18, but very quickly, if you actually wanted to solve this problem, create a triangle, and then if you want something equidistant from each vertex, you need to find the circumcenter. So you'd want to do the perpendicular bisector of each side. So they'd want to meet right about there. So circumcenter, perpendicular bisectors. For number 19, what you want to do is, if we list them in order from smallest to largest, you want to draw a picture first, and of course x is not going to be a negative. So we want to list the angles in order. So the smallest angle is across from the smallest side and so on. And we want to go large to small. So the largest side would be 3x plus 2. That's the biggest expression. So the largest angle would be angle R. The next size would be x plus 2, so angle Q. And then the smallest angle would be angle P. For number 22 sides, 6 and 8. So the third side has to fall in the range, so 8 minus 6 is 2. 8 plus 6, 14. For 21, ratio of length to width. Now remember, in a rectangle there's 2 of each. So we would have to do 3x plus x, another 3x plus x equals 136. Adding up, we get 8x equals 136. And x is 17. The length would be 17 times 3, which is 51. And then finally, for this picture, let's draw the picture first. So if you already have done this, pause the video. So if we want to find out if these triangles are similar, we need to compare. So we have the angle in between the two sides. So I'm going to compare 4 and 8, and then 15 and 32. And since these do not reduce to the same, this is a half, this would be slightly less than a half, these are not similar.